for another video. So in today's video, I am trying something that is completely new to me. I am doing a cook and clean with me. I love watching these videos here on YouTube. They are so inspirational and motivational to me to cook and clean naturally. It is something that we have to do nearly every single day, especially being a mom or a wife or anyone in general needs to cook and needs to clean. And it's so hard to find healthy, quick options for your family, especially if you guys are a working mom or if you have small kids. Time is definitely really crucial. So I'm going to be showing you guys a really quick meal. I've never actually put this meal together before. I've done similar type meals. I am going to be using my Instant Pot, which has been glorious since we've got it about a year and a half ago. We use that thing all the time for everything. We can make chilies in there in like no time. Meats, ribs, any type of food cooks just so much quicker, and it's just so delicious in the Instant Pot. So for today's meal, we are doing a chicken taco soup that is not only healthy, but is also very nutritious and full of good healthy foods, and it's also so tasty. My husband's favorite cuisine to eat is Mexican food or Tex-Mex, and this is just kind of a spin-off on that, so that will be super awesome. So I'm going to start by showing you guys all of the ingredients that we are going to be using. So I've got my drained black beans right here. We've got some taco seasoning. I also have some onions, some bell peppers, some avocados for the toppings. I've got some chicken broth, some diced tomatoes back here, some kerneled corn, and then I also have my spices, which are Himalayan sea salt, black pepper, some garlic powder, as well as onion salt. Normally this recipe will call for fresh garlic, but I just ran out, so we will be using that. I also have 2 large chicken breasts. Now this calls for about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of chicken breast, depending how big of a recipe you want to make. I'm adding more black beans and more diced tomatoes and more chicken broth, pretty much more of everything, because I want to do a double batch because we have a large family and we do love leftovers. So starting off, I'm just going to start by patting down my chicken dry. This will help all of these spices adhere to it a little bit better. Some recipes call for frozen chicken breasts. I thawed mine out just because I thought that might be easier. A lot of recipes just tell you to throw the chicken in with all of the vegetables while they're cooking as well, but I don't like mushy vegetables, and I do want to make sure that my chicken is cooked through. You can season it to however spicy or flavorful you want it to be. Just don't forget that you're adding a lot of vegetables to it, and chicken broth that doesn't have loads of flavoring. So if you're someone who loves loads of flavoring, go ahead and just add a ton of spices and seasoning onto your chicken.
Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting, gotta make that move. All the neon signs.
Once the chicken is seasoned, I'm going to put it into my Instant Pot. Don't mind the mess right here. I have to clean it out after. I know it is disgusting. But yeah, so I cleaned out the inside of the Instant Pot and then put the trivet inside. You don't want your chicken resting in the bottom of the Instant Pot because then it could stick and have the burn signal on and stuff. Then I'll just be adding 1 cup of chicken broth to it. That will just help the steaming process of the chicken and the cooking process and all of that as well.
Now they shout to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the new.
You should click your Instant Pot lid on and make sure that your valve is switched to sealing. I'm also going to cook it on high pressure for 12 minutes. I have found a lot of recipes that say for your best pulled chicken to cook it for this long, so that is what I'm going to do. While the Instant Pot is doing its job, I don't have to touch it anymore until it starts beeping, so I'm just going to prep all of my vegetables, open up all of my cans as well, so that saves time once everything is done cooking.
Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it light. And tomorrow's far away, should I let the party fade? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, let us go tonight. Got a restless mind, and now I won't let go. So let us be crazy before we're cold. You can take a
as you can see, the chicken is cooked perfectly. It's just falling apart with a fork, which is great. It's also going to get more juices when it goes back into the soup, but for now it's looking really, really good. I'm going to discard what is in here because it's kind of gross and oily. I'm just going to use some new chicken broth when the time comes. But if you can see, there was a full cup in there and now there's barely anything.
Something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it life. And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it life. And tomorrow's far away, shouldn't let the party fade. And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, let it start tonight.
When it comes to spices, you can follow the recipe directly if you want, or you can just add as many spices and seasonings as you would like. I kind of like to eyeball it because we like our food really flavorful, like I had mentioned earlier, and my family does prefer a little bit of a kick. So here I'm just eyeballing everything and tasting it as it goes.
We collide, we break down.
I wanted to mention that when it comes to bringing your soup together, you can either use the saute function and have it come together that way, or you can pressure cook it for a few minutes. As you can see, I am doing 4 minutes on high pressure, and that is going to make the soup come together a lot quicker depending how much time you have.
When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go, said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know.
The toppings for this soup has to be my absolute favorite. We really like these strips of tortillas. I'm also adding some avocado strips because that just makes it a lot more creamier and gives a lot more flavor to your soup. I'm also going to add some shredded mozzarella cheese, but you can do some pepper jack or Monterey Jack or any kind of cheese that you would like. I'm also going to be adding some cilantro on top because it's not Mexican food without cilantro, and then we're going to be adding some sriracha on top because some of us like our food pretty spicy. But you can also add salsa, sour cream, anything like that if you like.
Yummy! Yum? Is it yum?
What do you think of it, Ryan?
It's delicious.
You like it?
Fantastic.
What do you think, Alex?
It's good.
You like it?
Yeah. So is all the taco things outside the taco, but in the soup?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The spices are fantastic.
Are they?
Oh yeah.
This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together.
As you saw a couple seconds ago, Alex was actually helping clear the table. That is one of the boys' chores when they don't have hockey that night, because it's important to me anyways to teach your kids how to help out around the house and how to be independent as well. So they like to do that, and oftentimes they will help me with the dishes, but for tonight I did request that they don't because I wanted to film this video for you guys.
This is the hard way to better. Let our fear
As you guys see by this video, my little sidekick is never too far away from me. He likes to follow me around the house all day long, every day, especially when I'm cleaning or moving about. Most of the time, I try and do most of my cleaning and stuff like that while he is napping or sleeping at the end of the night, just because it's a little bit easier on me, and then I also get to spend time with him while he's awake. And naturally, he wants to say hi to you guys. He always loves the camera. He loves to look at himself in it, and he also loves to grab onto it. So I really have to make sure that he is not grabbing onto it because I fear that he might break it one day. I already have a crack in my screen from it getting dropped, and he also broke my ring light last time I was filming a video. So I have one on order, so that's why the lighting is not so great. But that is just life with a toddler, especially when you leave your things laying around. They are bound to happen.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer. When we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border. But when we're floating up like helium, sip me up like lemonade. We both know it's bittersweet. This sorrowness will bite your tongue. No one is forever young. No. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. I know the sun is getting warmer. But when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border. But when we're floating up like helium,
Alright guys, so that sums up this evening of cooking and cleaning. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe.